Hi, this is Joe with Hi-Fi Corners YouTube channel, and today I have Kat from SME. She is the Global Sales and Marketing Director for SME. You guys have developed a lot of awesome technology with the Model 60. Will we see that kind of trickling down? Is there anything new? Can you share anything with us?
Yeah. We've mentioned before, you've read about it, SME's history, their development, and the look of their turntables.
Yeah.
And as the years have gone on since Cadence took on ownership of SME, there's been a lot of modernization going on with the brand, whether it's through machinery at the factory or the looks, like the Model 60.
Right. So that's a much more modern style than
like
the previous
look.
Model 30 and Model 20. Yep.
The anodized metal, the colors. And SME is taking this time. It's 2025. Yes, 2025,
it's
right?
Definitely
All right,
2025.
cool.
Wait, hold on, let me check.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely
taking 2025
to
revamp SME and really be able to give the people a new look,
right?
Better performance, and in the different price points. So yes, we have two really cool and awesome new products coming out. One of them is going to sit below the Model 12 and what we're calling the Model 8.
Right, so the Model 8. So now you have the Model 6 currently.
Right.
Now, is that gonna go bye-bye, or is the Model 8 just gonna be in addition to the Model 6?
So we've got a new modern line that is going to read Model 8.
Right.
The Model 12.
Right, okay.
The Synergy, which everyone is familiar with, the integrated turntable.
Okay.
The Model 35.
The Model 35, okay, we'll get to that in a second.
Skirt!
Yeah, woo!
And the Model 60.
Okay.
Now, I do want to emphasize with this sort of new line that we're featuring, the Model 15, the 20, and 30 are not going away.
So they're not being discontinued like the Model 6?
They're not being discontinued like the Model 6. They're effectively moving to what we're calling a legacy line. Right.
So for that person who's saved up their whole life for a Model 30, they can still get that Model 30. They can
still get the Model 30. And this is just a testament to SME's capabilities, is that we can come out with these new models. We can come out with better products, but we can also still make the products that are near and dear to the clients that love the history and the legacy and
that would be the 15, 20, and 30.
Correct.
Right. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. So the Model 8.
Yeah, let's go back to the Model 8.
Yeah.
So you're saying that it's going to be a much more substantial turntable than the Model 6?
Yeah, it's about 40% more mass.
40% more. Wow.
Yep.
Wow, okay. Wow, that's quite a significant jump.
Yeah.
And then you're also now, is it going to still be made out of the
polymer resin?
The polymer resin.
Yep.
Okay, that's the correct term for it, because I was going to say something totally different. But the polymer resin that the Model 6 was made out of.
Yes.
Now, is it going to be one solid plinth, or is it going to be a two-tiered plinth?
So think of the Model 6, but on steroids.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can think of that.
The Model 6 really beefed up.
Right. Okay.
In mass, so the plinth is way more substantial in thickness.
Okay.
Again, acoustically tuned.
Yep. That's what you guys do.
Yeah. The new feet, adjustable feet.
New adjustable feet. That's one thing that always kind of bothered me about the 6, was if your platform wasn't like where you're going to set it, wasn't completely level, you would have to like stick shims or whatever underneath of it.
The OCD kind of kicks in. You're like,
of course,
and you're kind of always thinking about it. Yeah, so it does have new
adjustable feet. Awesome.
Adjustable
for
feet.
Leveling. Awesome.
With better enhanced isolation, because of course we have to take into account the mass.
Okay.
A much thicker platter.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, you're improving upon, like you said, adding steroids to the Model 6.
Yeah.
With key significant improvements.
Yeah, it's hard for me to even make the comparison, because when I took the first listen to the Model 8, it was like, what?
SME is one of those companies that, for me as a turntable enthusiast, for many years, it's one of those ones you aspire to.
Yeah.
And the Model 8 seems like something that a lot of people will be able to aspire to. The Model 8 sounds amazing, and I can't wait to see it in the flesh. I haven't even seen pictures of it, but having a chat with you earlier and now, I'm geeked about that. What's going on with the Model 35?
Think of the Model 60 look with the house suspension system,
So you're using the same suspension, the vertical and horizontal suspension system in the housing in the Model 35.
Yes, changed a little bit. It's not the exact same as the 60 because of course the mass is different.
Yeah, of course.
But yes, so it's going to have the house suspension system.
Right.
The dual plinth chassis, obviously, with the suspension system. Yeah. But think of like the Model 60 as a Model 15 profile. So that smaller, compact, sort of like petite, but heavy mass structure outperforming the 30. So it's going to have 3 towers, not 4.
Yep. So it's going to have 3 towers. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And it's going to,
with the new Series 5i.
So it's kind of resembling the 15, but with the modern look and modern technologies trickled down from the 60.
Yes.
Dude.
Yeah, and it's going to be offered in 2 major colors, what we're calling a midnight. So an anodized, very, very deep blue.
Oh, nice.
I know. And gunmetal.
Cool, man. That's different.
I'm like, mic drop. No, yeah. I like it.
I like the idea of the midnight blue. I like that dark blue. That's always kind of caught my eye since I was a kid.
And so what was great about what we'll do for the 60 is when you pick a 1 of 1, you're like, right, I want red. Yeah. And then SME will, of course, anodize metal samples, red samples for you, and you pick the shade that you want. So then we can do the entire turntable as that shade.
Right.
So when we're developing this turntable, when we come down for meetings and we're sitting at the big table in the original office, SME's lining up these metal swatches and of different shades of midnight. And so we just get to look at, think of like the cars that I'm thinking of like my Dodge Caliber that was like a midnight shade. It looks black, but then in the right light, you see this really deep, like bluish purple.
Oh, man.
I know.
That sounds great. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. Now, are you guys going to do the one-off, or is that only for the Model 60? Are you guys going to do that
We're
for the
keeping
35?
the 1 of 1 and the honeycomb etching for 60.
So that's purely reference level.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Great. So you can get it in the midnight, the deep blue, the dark deep blue.
Yeah.
And the gunmetal.
Yeah.
That's what the 35.
Which is like a really dark gray.
Now, just talking about color, for the turntables, you mentioned that about the 8. So what colors are the 8 going to be available?
Yeah. So white.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different. That's definitely different for SME.
Because, I've been working with a lot of clients that have a specific space and design, and I really want to adhere to their standards. Right. And white is a beautiful, like, sort of this, like, understated finish. Yeah. That can sit really well in modern day homes. So white, that too will come in a midnight.
Oh, right. Nice.
Yeah. Painted finish.
Awesome.
Yeah. And black.
Awesome. And black.
Yeah.
Okay. So three colors for the Model 8. Yeah. 2 colors for the Model 35.
Look, Joe, if you want a pink Model 8, we can do that for you for a slight upcharge.
What? You can't upcharge me, man. You just offered it to me. All right. Well, I'll keep that on the books.
Yeah.
I'll hold you to your word for that. So what we're getting here is for our chat with Kat on SME, we're getting 2 new models. We're having a discontinuation of the Model 6. We're having three models move into legacy. So that's the Model 15, the Model 20, and the Model 30.
Yep.
So for those customers out there that still want one of those, you can get that for sure with SME. Just contact your local dealer. Contact us here at Hi-Fi Corner. We'll make sure to get one of those sorted for you. And then we have, so the new current lineup after when this video is released will be the Model 8, the Model 12, which I love. I'm a huge fan of the Model 12.
Yeah, same.
The Synergy, then the Model 35, and then the Model 60. So it's kind of like a remake for SME in 2025.
Yep.
I'm really happy to hear that because
Yeah.
SME is always pushing the boundaries,
Mm.
and it's nice to see an update in their product range.
Yeah.
And with this new advanced polymer, I'm really happy to hear that those are going to be on the Model 12,
Yeah.
on the Model 35, and on, of course, on the Model 60. But on the Model 12, for someone in my shoes,
Yeah.
that's really kind of hits the sweet spot.
Yeah.
But the Model 8 sounds very interesting as
Yeah.
well. I mean, there's so much. Well, I'm excited. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to listen to it. You guys out there, this is the first scoop that I think anybody's going to be hearing about this. Contact us here at Hi-Fi Corner if you have any questions, if you want to, just shoot the breeze about SME. And if we don't know it, we'll contact Kat and the guys down at SME to find out the information for you. Kat, is there anything else you want to add to this?
We're here for you.
We're here for you. You got it from Kat right there, guys. My name's Joe. Thank you so much, Kat, for sharing this information with us, for sharing it with our viewers. Guys, remember to hit us up either via phone, email, or hop on our online shop, and you can message us through there as well. My name is Joe with Hi-Fi Corner's YouTube channel, and remember, always enjoy your music.